Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here today on RJ's Trains. Today I have a real special video for you guys, and this is the whole reason why I've been doing the 12 days of RJ's Trains. And in case you don't know, I've done 12 videos in 12 days starting on December 14th and ending today, Christmas Day, December 25th. And I really wanted it to be a build up to this. This is my first ever train set, as the title shows, and I got this on Christmas Day 14 years ago. So 14 years and it's still running, kind of, and we'll get into that. So the story behind this set is that when I was younger, I had the I Love Toy Train series, and in a lot of their videos they showed off the Lionel post-war 2243 set, and that's how I fell in love with O-scale trains and three-rail modeling. And I asked Santa that year to bring me a Santa Fe set, and sure enough, underneath the Christmas tree there was a Santa Fe set for me, all wrapped up. And unlike 99.9% of people in this hobby, this is an MTH train set. So my first introduction to the hobby was an MTH train set. And a few days after Christmas, we went and got a 4x8 sheet of plywood and put the loop of reel tracks up on that. And from there, the empire that is RJ's Trains began to grow, and this set is what started it all for me. Now, I will admit that this set is not in its original state. Starting with the engine, this isn't the original engine that came with the set. This is a replacement engine that I've had to pick up. And about 7-8 years ago, I thought that I could weather all of my trains. And so one of the first ones that I did was the Santa Fe F3, and I took a can of black spray paint to it to make it look like it had exhaust on it, because, you know, 12-year-old me at the time thought it would be a great idea to weather up a locomotive, you know, not understanding that it really is just a beautiful model all by itself. I didn't need to make it, you know, more realistic, because the Santa Fe kept them in pristine condition because it carried their most prestigious passenger trains. Nevertheless, I did it, and it was around the same time where I discovered that, hey, PS2 batteries need to be replaced in MTH models every so often. So I went to take it apart to put in a new battery, and screws got lost, and as you're seeing now, it's not put back together, and it's just in a complete mess. So I haven't been able to run this set over the last 7 years because I didn't have a functioning engine to go along with it. So I picked this replacement off of eBay, and pretty much the only difference is that it has a different road number. Mine was originally 18, this one's 22, which is not a big deal whatsoever. It's still a MTH Rail King Rugged Series F3, and it works perfectly fine. The only thing is that the PFA sequence is for freight in this one, and so I just want to update mine to a passenger freight sequence, which is easy enough to do. Now, for the passenger cars, they are the original to the set, but there was a flood in my basement, about 2-3 years ago, and these Santa Fe passenger cars were a casualty of it, and a lot of their wheels were rusted, their pickup rollers were rusted, and I've got them all cleaned up now, and you should see how much rust I took off of these pickup rollers, but it was a lot, and thankfully I got it to a point where they don't spark, they light up, but when I run it around the layout, you will see the lights flicker, and there's nothing I can do about that. And then I also use these passenger cars, I took couplers off, so I'm actually using like a wire to tie together the baggage car and the dome car, but hey, what are you gonna do about that? That was immature me thinking that I could fix all these trains that had no problems with them whatsoever. But I wanted to take this out today and run it, show you guys my first train set. So let's do that now. Let's fire this thing up and run some trains.
You ready to go? Check that oil level. Oil level's okay. Yep, she's in good shape. Okay, ready to pull out. and bins are topped off.